First, business overview. As a salesperson, you need to understand about your business. So it is what type of services you're dealing with, what type of products you're dealing with, or are you into a SaaS industries. So these all things are very important for you to understand first. And you can also understand the type of business model which you are working into. So how the company is generating a revenue, like what type of product they are selling, like how much is the pricing, and how the entire model works for your company to generate revenue. And then you can also understand about different teams in the organizations, or the, let's say, different hierarchies, or how many teams are present, and what is their role and what is their responsibilities. And this is very important for you to understand and have a business overview. Number two, products and services. So as a salesperson, you should understand what type of product or service you are going to sell. So you need to first know what you are selling. So understand about the product or selling. And in sales roles, many people need to do product demonstrations, or let's say any service demonstration. So you need to know about the in-depth knowledge of that product, and what areas you need to focus on, what are your USPs. So it's very important that you should have a in-depth understanding and knowledge of the product and service which you are going to sell. And also you need to understand, like, what are the right fit for you, your product, so that you can tell the customer, like, this is suitable for your so and so service, or it can help you in maybe generating better ROI, and why it can add value to your business. Number three, structure and process of the sales team. It's very important that you should have a clarity on the structure of your sales team, because you should know, like, how your teams work and what is the hierarchy in the team and what exactly will be your role. Then also you need to understand the entire sales process, like how the sales funnel works, where your part will be, when to hand on to the lead, how you will get the leads. Does the company provide you any leads, or you need to hunt them, or you get any inbound leads, or like what type of leads you will be getting, and like when you need to pass on to the lead to different stages, and do you have to nurture the lead, and maybe do you have to upsell a particular client. So this all information you need to understand, and how the process works, like basically when to close a lead, and how to close the probably lead. So these all information you should have a clarity, and you should understand the structure and the process. Number four, core functions of the role and metrics of your success. As a salesperson, it's very important that you are aware on what metrics your performance will be measured, and you will be measured. So in sales, it's simple to understand and measure your performance, and you need to understand that what are the core areas, like what are your day-to-day activities on which you're going to be measured. It can be like a meeting schedule, it can be like how many opportunities have been generated on, it can be like how many opportunities have been closed, or let's say maybe it can be like how many calls you have made. So you need to understand those areas on which you're going to be measured, and your performance will be measured, and because it will help you to understand and analyze, like how your growth will be in the organization. And also at the same time, so as a company, say there are a lot of changes keeps on happening in the sales environment, because sales is usually a fast moving team in the any company. So there are a lot of changes happens, and it needs to be properly communicated, and as a salesperson you should be aware about them, because irrespective of when you joined in, so every companies keep on changing their policies. Maybe they make some new additions to the processes, or maybe say new additions to the products, or maybe new additions to your day-to-day KPIs. So you should be aware, and should be clear about on which metrics you are being measured. Number five, customers. As a salesperson, it's very important that you are aware about your prospects or customers, because you will be going to reach out to multiple set of people or say customers on day-to-day basis, and you will engage with probably lot of people and tell them about your product or service. So you should be aware about what type of customers you are looking for, and basically you should be understanding about the buyer's persona. So the buyer's persona includes like who is the right prospect for you, and who is your target customer, and what are the problems you are solving through your product or solution, and what type of questions you can see get from your customers, or what type of objections you might get, and at the same time maybe how you will address to the customer queries. And you should be aware like what type of questions people are going to ask you when you reach to them about your product. And also you should always talk about like what type of category of people you need to reach out, like let's say for any company, who is the major person, like is the marketing person or is the product person or is the technical guy. So you should be aware of that, and you should tell the company, like say tell the customer like how your product is solving a particular problem, and what type of problem it is. So you should put your product or place or your service in a place of a solution rather than selling something. So you should have more understanding of your customers, and tell your company like what is the customer expectations, and talk to them about the case studies which you have, and probably you can also put forward about the new case studies in front of your company. Number 6, the market. Finally, as a salesperson, you and your team would be working in a particular market or a region, right? So it is important that you are aware of that particular territory. So it's just a continuation of a bias persona where you are aware about your product in the particular market. So you should be aware about the market trends, probably your competition, probably what are the USPs of your product and how it is different from the your competition in the market. So it will guide you and it will help you to build your confidence whenever you are handling any objections as well. And you should always be aware that what makes your product apart from all the competition in the market, and how the market is evolving, like what type of say pricing might work out, or let's say what is the requirement of the customers. So all this information is very useful for you as a salesperson to understand about the market, because market keeps on changing very fast, and you should cope up with that, and you should give the feedback also as a salesperson to your say product team, or say to the senior management, so that they are aware that this is the trend in the market and these are the requirements, so that they can build or say customize the product for your particular market, and help the customers in say better generation of ROI, or probably better generation of results. So market trends is the final part as a salesperson which you should be aware of. So I hope these 6 topics will help a salesperson to start his new journey. I hope you like my video. Keep following my channel. Keep liking Sensational Sales with Sandeep. Thanks for watching.